So now you've put in some things, and I'll ask you that next. What have you learned? What have you surmised through your experience up through today that would be helpful for other people who are fighting this legacy of demographics determining destiny for the same demographic groups of students over and over and over again? Before I ask you that, titillate us just a bit with some of the outcomes that you're starting to see that are the result of these efforts that you've put in to place.
So without getting too much into the absolutely amazing detail, I can focus on the end results, right?
Yeah.
This is the beginning of my 6th year here, which means that this graduating class would have been 7th grade when I got here. And today we are projected to have 19 kids at one school graduate with their associate's degree for this year, and 5 at the other school, at the other high school. Last year there were 16 and 1. And of the 16, 4 of them graduated with multiple associate's degrees and on the honor roll at their community college. The year before that, there were 16. And before that, it had been 5 years since anybody had graduated with an associate's degree, and there were 6. And the demographics of who graduated has completely reshuffled. Right? I won't say that it's changed because the original group of demographics are still in the mix, but now it's very diverse and reflects our community. It is amazing to watch students walk into a principal or a counselor's office and say, I got a C in a class. I need to take the class over again because I have to have at least a B. And that's a new mindset for our students, because we've eliminated the choice for it not to be. It's not a quite, we've changed the narrative, right? And so one of the things that I've asked since the very beginning is to speak in the affirmative. We're going to stop saying, don't do that, and start speaking and giving feedback in what we want to see and not trying to omit what we don't want to see or abolish what we don't want to see. And so the question is not, are you going to college? It's, where are you going to college? And I don't want to hear, are you going to go to college, from anybody anymore. The question should be, where are you thinking of going to college? And do I know that not everybody's going to go to college? No, I don't know that. I refuse to know that. They may put it off. They may not go directly after high school. They may have some other choices that they want to explore first. But in the end, they may all go to college. They just may all start at different ages. Okay, the choices that they make after they leave me, I can't help. But I can leave an influence on them, and they'll already know, you don't have a choice not to go to college. You already did. It's already done. Because
so even beyond those with their associates, many more taking those college classes while they're in high school.
Used to be many more, and now it's all. And so it is. Oh yeah. So we've changed a little bit since we talked last. We have changed our master schedule to make sure that all 9th graders take College 101, that all 10th graders take English and something else, and all 11th graders. So we've just done the dual enrollment and the concurrent enrollment to just be part of what we do. And the course study by grade, if you go to one of our schools, you are a college student. It's not an option. It's just what we do. And we'll support you. We'll make sure you have all the supports and that you have tutoring after school. We have Saturday school if you need it. And it's tutoring of what you just learned in class and what you're going to learn tomorrow. It's not 8th grade standards because you're in 10th grade, right? All of those things I know very well, and so does everybody watching, that a 15-year-old does not have the sophistication or the wherewithal to make a lifelong decision at the age of 15. And so we've eliminated that choice. So as a 9th grader, you're taking 2 college classes. As a 10th grader, you're taking, and if you stay with us for all 4 years, you will graduate with an associate's degree.
So Katherine, by the way, your mobility rate's very high just by the nature of the community. So when we look at data in places like yours, we disaggregate for those students that have been touched by your treatment the entire time versus those. So very high turnover rate within a year and multiple years. I should
It's about
say,
20%.
yeah, which you think about multiplied by every year.
Absolutely.
The number of students who end up graduating across the stage as a senior compared to the number of students and which students were there in the ninth grade or much less in kindergarten. It's a smaller pool to look at. So I would argue your results are much stronger than what might appear if you look at your top line once you start to disaggregate that way.